Happy Monday, everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Dory from Stampin' Always with Dory. Hey, hey. I'm so excited to stamp with you this evening. I have several products that are included in the card that we're going to be making, but my all-time favorite thing is the washi tape. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but it is amazing. I'm going to point it out to you in the catalog. If you're on, you want to give me a thumbs up. If you're on Facebook, if you're joining me from YouTube, you can let me know that you're there. Leave me a comment. This is the Extraordinary Flora washi tape. It's on page 125 in our new catalog. And it is also featured in its own bundle. It has a stamp set, it has the washi tape, and it has a die. And I'm going to show you all of those. So that's on page 85, 84 and 85. So there's the stamp set and the die that you can bundle and save on that. So it's $43 for both. And then the amazing washi tape, please do not forget that, because you are going to want to create with this for hours. And I'm going to show you how to use it. So it comes in a roll like this. And the neat thing is, once you've, like I said, once you crack the seal, you can't go back. If you tear it, it's totally okay. But you'll notice on the one side you have like the more of the purple hues. So you have the petunia pop, some of your greens, strawberry slush, but if you keep rolling, you get the strawberry slush side. So I'm going to roll this back up and I want to show you my little trick. So the card that we're making this evening says, "Hey, lovely." And you'll notice I used the lovely from the Sweet Blooms stamp set, and then the dies that go along with that. You can find that in our idea book and catalog. Okay. And for this one, it's the strawberry slush color, so I went with the garden green for the lovely to cut that out. Okay. I'll show you two more cards that I made with it after we're finished. So what I did is I took and I cut out, I did 4, because I did 4 by 5 1/4 pieces of white cardstock. All right, I'm gonna move my hay out of the way. We'll come back to that in a minute. So you can see I put my washi tape on my cardstock and went to town. I just cut a whole bunch of pieces out, and I want to show you the die cut that goes along with it. All right, so first we are going to roll this out, okay, and we are just going to flatten it right on to the piece of basic white, just like that. Okay, look how beautiful that is, especially once you get that white behind it. So there's the piece that is the more of the petunia pop, blackberry bliss, your lavender colors. There's that one there. Okay, then I'm going to take another one. Grab a piece here. Maybe if I don't, it's okay, I'll make one. Here's another one. Okay, that one I'm going to unroll the strawberry slush portion. So again, I'm just going to unroll it. It's okay if I get some of the purple hues, lavender, and I'm just gonna put that right on there, like so. Okay, I'm gonna cut it at the bottom and wait until you see this. It's absolutely amazing. Behold. Okay, so here are the two. And you can just keep cutting these strips as you go. Okay, backing them. You can back them on different colors. I tried the petunia pop, so I cut out a strip on the petunia pop. It just makes the flowers darker so you don't get the bright white there, but it's amazing. So, Extraordinary Flora. You have the stamp set here. You have 4 stamps. To the extraordinary couple, congratulations with love. And then you have these kind of, I don't know, road lines is what it looks like. So you can stamp all these images, one big stamp, right? And then you would be able to cut them out with the die. It cuts all of them out at one time. So if you wanted to stamp them and say you wanted to maybe sponge them or use your blending brush to blend over them, make some color there. You could also color them in if you would like. There's so many possibilities, but it's amazing. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna find your, basically you're gonna find your flower there, okay? And you're gonna put your die on top. And we are gonna cut these out. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like, okay? So we're gonna put this on here, just like that. And I have my stamp, I have my lovely here as well. We need that too. I have my stamp cut and emboss machine. I'm gonna make sure everything is lined up, and then I am going to run this through. You might have a little bit of a Stampin' Earthquake as I go through. I apologize. But going through, and look what comes out the other side. So I've cut it on my mat, and all of these pieces just pop right out. So you have all of these pieces to go and ready to make beautiful cards and other additional projects. So I'm going to sweep this off to the side. Okay. So now I'm going to show you what I did to make the card. The Hey Lovely. Okay. So actually I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm not going to cut these out. This is going to be a background piece. So I have another piece of 4 by 5 1/4, and I used one of our new embossing folders, the Damask embossing folder, and I've already embossed it, but I put my cardstock in here this way. See the little line? You line it up with the black line. That's how you know it's straight. You put it in there, you run it through your stamp cut and emboss machine, and you get this beautiful design. It's so pretty. I apologize, I have a little bit of shadow going on. I'm not sure, my lighting is not. Okay, we'll just go with that. So on this one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut hay out of this. So please excuse I use my magnetic plate for pretty much anything and everything. So I'm gonna put this on just like this, okay? And I have I start with my E in the center, okay? I have my H that goes next to it, and then I have my Y, and it probably can come over just a little bit, so that's the nice thing about, leave a little bit more space between it, make sure it's straight. I think my head is crooked. I always say that because I kind of write on an angle, but there's my hay. Okay, just like that. So you can do like HB for happy birthday. You can do hi lovely, HB for happy birthday, and put something on there. So this is what I'm going to use to cut out the hay on here. Okay, so I'm gonna put it through you can see that I'm doing some work over here, guys. My stamp cut and embossed. And let me show you what we come out with. So I'm gonna remove, I have my sandwich, I have my 2 plates, and So you get these cool, I don't know, can you see it? There we go. There it just, so you have the hay. You could put this on the top of a card if you wanted to. These are the alphabet dies that go with our party banner dies. I've used them. I used them in a project. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I made a banner for you guys. So we have hay. So we're going to put that aside. You can also, I have it here somewhere, you could also cut out of the washi tape. So if you wanted letters that had the design, the floral design, you can do that too. Okay. All right, so here's our hay. So let me show you what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to put this on top this way. So it doesn't have to line up perfectly on the back. You can cut a piece off the side. I'm trying to find where the most color is going to come in, which I think is right there. I really like that. I like all the colors that are popping out. All right. So I am going to use dimensionals on the back of this. So I'm going to turn this over. One of the great things about being a demonstrator is you get a discount. You can shop at the discount. So I just received a box of Stampin' Up! Goodies today. And I'm super excited that I got more dimensionals because I was running low. I know, it's a sin. So I'm going to go around and put dimensionals, quite a few, because I want to make sure this sticks. And so I have 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna put, and make sure you put some here in the center too, because if not, it'll have a little concave look to it, and we don't want that. So I'm just decorating with dimensionals right now. You can do especially on the H's here too. And then in the corner. Dimensionals are fabulous. They give your project the little oomph that it needs. So we're just going to peel the back off here, just like that. I'm not going to throw it on the floor. Peel it, peel it, peel it. Just make sure you get them all. Sometimes you get so excited that you're making a project and you put it down and it doesn't stick, and it's just because you haven't taken the dimensional backings off. So you just kind of, kind of feel around a little bit. I have 2 more. And then we're ready. Okay, so we're going to go back to where we decided to add our hay, which I think was right here. We have the most. You can pull it up, you can pull it down, but see how, whoops, maybe you can't see how it kind of works. And there, I really want the bold flowers there. Okay. So we have our hay. Love it, love it. But you're like, we have that stuff there on the side, Dory. Well, I'm just gonna take a pair of my scissors and I'm gonna just trim that off because we don't need all of it. We just need to make sure the sides are covered, okay? And then I'm gonna do the same here at the bottom. Just trim using my scissors. These are an old pair of Stampin' Up! Scissors, but I absolutely love them. There we go. We have hay. Okay. So then we're gonna take a 4 1/4 by 5. Oh, sorry, 4 1/4 by 11. I don't know what I'm doing. 4 1/4 by 11. Give it a nice fold there on the edge. And then this is going to go flat onto the card base because we already have that dimensional layer there. All right, so we don't want to make it too puffy. So I'm going to use, and you can see the back, not the most beautiful thing, but it's all right. All right, here we go. So we're just going to put that right on top. flat. We have hay, so you can stop there with the hay. And I'm gonna take the purple. We have the kind of the, oh, sorry guys. Hey T. We have the Flora that goes down there at the bottom, and then we have the purple flower, and I'm gonna use that there at the top. All right. So in order to get my lovely, I am going to use, I made 4 of these today for my bridesmaids. So I want to put the adhesive strip on the back because this is very, it's very thin, and you can cut it out, and you can use your Tombo. This is Tom, in case you guys haven't met him before. But sometimes Tom has a mind of his own, and it's just easier, I think, if you use the adhesive strips. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this here, adhesive strip, and then you put lovely there on the front. All right, so again, I'm gonna run this through. I don't know what I would do without a stamp cut and emboss machine. It is my BFF down here. Okay, I have to tell you a funny story. So when the Sizzix machine first came out, my mom and I were at a convention, and they announced that Stampin' Up! Was getting a die cutting machine, and everybody around us was like cheering and screaming, and they were so excited, and the two of us had no idea what they were talking about. So we decided that we didn't both need one. Thank you, Marianne. And we were just gonna share it. And my mom and I, my mom's a demonstrator, and she lives a little over an hour away from me. So we're just gonna peel this off, okay guys, and we're gonna add this. But it was like we were, you know, kind of like in a divorced parent situation, because we would have to schedule visits for our, you know, it was called a big shot back then. We would have to like schedule visits and where we were going to meet to drop it off. So I think it only stayed that way for like 3 weeks, and then I decided she could have that one and I would just order my own. So now we each have our own, which we use quite often. All right, so you're gonna attach the lovely, and I'm gonna show you my trick here. The Y, it's a little tricky. So if you can get it where the Y attaches, and then you kind of just work backwards. Marianne, I'm in love with this washi tape. So if you guys haven't checked this out, you're gonna have to check it out, because it is absolutely okay. So there's your lovely. All right, and you can attach it, just kind of tack it down so it says hey lovely, just like that. And then I'm gonna put my other little piece down here. So I have my diagonals, I have the pop of the flower there. I can't wait. I know my mom did this. She used the alphabet at her last stamp club, and she made a slimline card. So using a slimline card, it's long. So if you wanted to actually, say longer words like hello or something like that, you can try the slimline card and do it that way. Yeah, this is the top of my glue has come off. I'm not sure what's happening. There we go. I'm just trying to attach it. Sorry guys. Let me see if I can get just a tiny little bit of glue out for this to work. Yep, I can. All right, so I think I don't have any adhesive down here on the bottom, so I'm just gonna add just a tiny little bit around the corner. Just a tiny little bit. Okay, if you have to, you can sit Tom right there on top. He can be super helpful, and he can hold it down. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my spatula. This is our tool here, and I brought my spatula out. It is perfect for everyone's favorite rhinestones. Love the rhinestones. You could use the rhinestones. We also have, we're using our in colors. we have they're right over here, flat pearls. So if you wanted to add, if you're doing the strawberry slush, you could, or like the secret sea, you could add some of those as well. Oh guys, I almost forgot. I'm so excited to share this with you. Tomorrow, August 5th, starts the In Color sale. You get 15% off In Color products. So it's products that are containing the In Colors. So it's not just our like stamps, ink, and paper. It's some other products as well. So you're gonna wanna check that out. All right. I am super excited because I just ran out of strawberry slush today. I made the big banner with the strawberry slush a couple weeks ago, and I have just been, I don't know, I think it might be my new favorite color. So, so I'm super excited for tomorrow when that goes on sale so I can stock up on the strawberry slush. Here's another card that I made using the washi tape. Look at this. It's beautiful. I love how so I've admitted to you guys, but I don't really enjoy coloring. My best friend Lindsay over at Legacies by Lindsay, she swears by coloring. She thinks it's very relaxing. I, on the other hand, I love my washi tape where Stampin' Up! Has colored it all in and done all the shading and blending for me. But this is one I made with one of the banner dies. I cut this out. This is our new In Color pack, which will be on sale tomorrow. And then I just added some of the beautiful accents there, okay? And then this stamp set, it's called Blooming Phrases. I love this one. So you can put the flowers kind of on the little tails there, but I love how you can also have it go, you know, kind of on the top and then connect happy birthday. So this one, you could do it in all different colors. You could do the strawberry slush, depending on what everyone's favorite color was. You could make a little batch of these and give these out. Happy birthday. There's one that says like you could do celebrate you, just because, hello there. So this one is really cute too. That one is in the catalog as well. Probably one of those that might get overlooked a little bit, but then I did this one too. This is one of the book binding ones. Again, I took one of our dies, and it's the rectangle dies. They were sitting on my desk earlier. I apologize, it's too late and I'm not going to remember the name. I know somebody out there might shout it out for me, but if not, it's okay. But I just took one of those and I put a piece of white hello there. It is from Blooming Phrases, guys. Hello there. And then I just made a little kind of wreath around the outside. And this is featuring the strawberry slush. So I used 2 different pieces of designer series paper featuring the strawberry slush. I don't know what Tom's trying to get the photo over here. Okay. And that's all I have so far. But I cannot say enough about this beautiful, beautiful roll of washi tape and all of the products and projects that you can make with it. So again, don't forget the In Colors will be on sale tomorrow. They are on sale until the end of August. I'm going to show you my pile here. Look at all the things I can still create with this. I'm so excited. I have to go back to work tomorrow, unfortunately, but hopefully I'll get some time to create some more projects that I can share with you. So here is my little flower pile, but just think of all the things that we can make with this, okay? So there we have it, 15% off tomorrow. And don't forget your also the, oh, is that it right there? I put my catalog down. The If you don't have a demonstrator, need a catalog, please let me know. I would love to have you shop with me. You can find me at doryschneider.stampinup.net. Oh, and the last chance refresh tomorrow as well. But I also wanted to show you these. Thank you, Diane. I love them too. The washi tape is so much fun. Everybody's gonna want a roll of washi tape, I hope. The it's right here. The alphabet that I used with the hay, you can find that. I featured the dies, the party banner dies, when I made my summer banner. But the alphabet also, the alphabet party dies are available as well. You can find them in a bundle, so you can bundle and save 10%. You can get both. Okay, so that's where, and here's another, look at this cute little, this is in the catalog, but they made little boxes and cut like people's initials out of it and then put little goodies in there too. So many opportunities with all these products. So again, if you guys are on Facebook and would be willing to share this video, I would greatly appreciate it. And I will be back next Monday with another great project, and also check back more this week because there will be more projects with from my little pile of flowers over here. So I will still be creating this week with those to see what I can come up with. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you find some products that you like from our In Colors on sale during the month of August, starting tomorrow, August 5th, and going through the 31st. Take care, have a great evening, and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye, guys.